Hi guys, my name is Miss K. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I remove my acrylic set with this gel polish and foil on top. If you want to see this set, you can check it out in my last video. But if you would like to see how I removed my acrylics with no damage, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be using is my McCart e-file on a speed of 8, and I'm going to use a fine grit sanding band on my mandrel bit, and I'm going to use this to remove all of the foil and gel polish from my fingernails. At this point, I'm not really focusing on removing the bulk from my nail, I'm just focusing on removing the polish. So I like to make sure that I'm going really quickly over the nail. I'm not touching my natural nail at all, but I like to make sure that I'm moving quickly for the simple fact that I don't want to cause any heat spikes, because that really hurts, and I've done it to myself plenty of times, so learn from my mistake, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to do that to all of my nails, removing the polish really quickly, as you can see me doing here. And then after I remove the polish, then I'm going to go in and remove the bulk from my nails. So you like to get them as thin as you can without getting to your natural nail. And this is how mine are looking now, so I'm going to go ahead and dust those off, so we can see how thin we got them. Not too bad. This is what they're looking like after I've filed down as much as I can. Then I'm going to be putting my drill on a speed of 4. Nope, 5. I always do that. And I'm going to take down the length of my nails as far as down to my natural nails as I can. So you see there, I'm just going straight across the tip, and this literally just files away that acrylic that's on there. Nice and easy. This way I don't have to go in with the hand file, because that just takes way too long. So as you can see again, I'm just filing at as long as my natural nail is. So this is what that's going to look like. All done. Then I'm going to go in and dust my nails off again, because before I put them in the BASK LA, I want to make sure that they're as clean as I can get them. So this is the BASK LA steamer. On the side it has a switch that turns it on and off, and then it has 3 heat settings, H, S, and W. So you go ahead and plug it in, and then you will see the H light come on. So that's where we're at right now. While it's heating up, I'm going to take the top off and twist this little part that you stick your fingers in off. Then I put in the little plastic tray that comes with it, and I had already poured some acetone in there, but we're going to use 100% acetone, and we're going to fill it up all the way to the little line that says 60 milliliters, and then we're going to put the top back on. At this point, we want to let it heat up. So once you see that the S has turned green, that means it's ready for you to put your hand in. So we're going to do that, and it starts steaming your nails off instantly. So I keep them in there for 5 minutes, and then I take them out, and this is what they're looking like. After only 5 minutes, it has dissolved it that much. So then I go in with a cuticle pusher, and I just scrape off all of that acrylic that has basically melted. This is what that looks like. I'm going to do that to all of my nails, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so this is what they're looking like after I've scraped off all of the acrylic that has dissolved. And I'm going to go ahead and put them back in the steamer for another 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, this is what they're looking like. not too bad. I love this steamer. It works so good. Now, granted, if you file your nails down thinner, then you won't have to put your hand into the steamer as many times. But since I'm afraid of causing any heat spikes, I just get them as thin as I can, as thin as I'm comfortable with, and then I just scrape off all the rest of it, and it works for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch me finish scraping that off. And then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And on my thumbnail there was still a pretty good amount of acrylic, which I'm going to show you right here. It's still kind of thick, especially compared to like my pinky nail here. As you can see, that's nice and thin. I basically got it to that layer. So back in the steamer, 5 more minutes later again. And we're taking it out, and this is what it looks like, guys. This is it's basically super repetitive, so we just keep doing the same thing over and over. In the steamer, out of the steamer, scrape, back in the steamer, out of the steamer, scrape, until all of the acrylic is removed. It takes me about a total of, well, per hand it takes about 20-30 minutes per hand, which I don't think is bad. But if I was doing it on a client, then while I'm scraping one hand, I would be steaming the other. So it kind of takes a lot longer when it's just yourself, but you know, it is what it is. We do what we do. So back in the steamer, this is the last 5 minutes, and we're gonna take it out. And as you can see, there's barely any acrylic left on the nails. So we're scraping that off now. And this is our final time going in the steamer. That got the rest of the acrylic dissolved. Now we're just scraping it off, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like once it's all done. Alrighty, so we're finally done, and this is what they're looking like. I'm gonna go in with my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file, and I'm just gonna file over the top of the nails to remove any extra acrylic that may be on there, and to basically smooth out my nail bed. So I'm going to do that to all 10 of my fingernails, and this is what they're looking like. As you can see, I kind of have a couple of rings of fire, but that's okay. So to take it apart, we just take the top off, take the little plate bowl thing out, set it aside. I'm going to use a paper towel to wipe out the acetone that kind of smushed out on the sides. Get that nice and clean, just like that. And after we're done with that, we're going to put the top back on it, and then I'm going to unplug it and set it aside, because now we're done with the steamer. So this is what my nails are looking like. I'm going to go in and file them, well, shape them. And I'm kind of going to give them like a coffin-y shape, except like a really, really short coffin. So I'm just going to let you guys watch me do that, and then I'll be back with the finished product. Alrighty, so this is what they're looking like after I finished filing them. I'm going to go and dust them off, and then this is the finished product once I'm done filing, shaping, and buffing them. And they look pretty good, honestly, but I want to show you some stuff. So you can see that little indentation on my first finger. Oh, on this one, it's really bad at the tip right there. And that's from over-filing my nails when I was prepping them for acrylics. So this is when they're all done. They look so good after I wash them. And I just want to say that the BASK LA works so good. It's definitely worth the $50 I spent on it. 10 out of 10 recommend. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!